So let me just say this. If you ever get it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with this here saw and string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
Alright, y'all. Alright, let me give y'all a recap of what's been going on. So, we finally figured out what's been going on in Vault 63. Crazy shit has been happening there. Very suspicious, very skeptical about that group. Kind of like the Brotherhood of Steels. Didn't really give me much intel, but what I uncovered made me more hesitant than I was beforehand. Their mission was to basically they were trying to find quote unquote a cure for the lost ones, but didn't really give me much on what they did to shit. So yeah, they're also trying to come up with an idea of how they're going to fix the weather machine that they have on their side of town. Like, they believe that's what caused everything to all their people to go crazy, or feral is what they call them. And yeah, found out that the niece of the overseer was literally testing on more ghouls to see if they could either reverse their effects or try to enhance them to the point where they're still feral but yet have more conscience, if that makes sense, have more sense in their system. But didn't finish it out. Still gotta build the machine. If you want me to finish that out, let me know. I might go back and go help out with that situation. Until then, I'm gonna go ahead and help out the Vault 73 overseer and the Brotherhood of Steel / what's it called? What's the name of them? Raiders. That's what I was trying to get out. And then we'll go from there. If we got time, we'll go check out where this prospector's hut is. And yeah, first and foremost, hope y'all doing well. Having a wonderful week, wonderful day. Let's get back into this art textbook. Where are you at?
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated, overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours.
I'm with you on that, because I'm very hesitant about Overseer too, because I feel like she's hiding some shit too.
Mentioned there would be more people coming. I was programmed to run this university in the event of the dean's absence. He is absent, therefore I am running it. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Vaulted University credentials. Those are not considered valid.
Whoa. Why don't I step in for a bit? Look, Professor Bott. We might be the only living human beings connected to this university anymore. Shouldn't protocol side with us?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. The condition of the outside world is not my problem. I see neither of you are going to relent. Very well. There is a problem you can help me with. This university needs graduates, and while your overseer has already been through the program, you are living and breathing enough to join this year's class.
Oh, hell no, I ain't going into no class.
This is ridiculous. Even if we had 4 years to waste, which we don't, the university is empty.
I ain't doing 4.
There's no professors anymore.
Right.
Emergency protocols allow the Mr. Handy janitorial staff to run entrance straight through to the final exam. Their ability to run the vault simulation is experimental, but more than adequate for the task.
Screw this.
Producing quality graduates is the very foundation of my purpose. A purpose that has gone unfulfilled for far too long. You will be given a scenario that you need to accomplish in the vault simulation area. The handies will play as the residents you need to oversee.
I'm just gonna
Glad
skip
we
through this.
agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
Whatever.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Indeed.
All clear.
I guess we'll go meet up with this guy. Where's he at? get through there?
Hostile target detected. Intruder, identify yourself.
Where's Mr. Handy at?
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Ooh, he almost got me.
You're the new overseer. Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. I don't quite know how to respond to that. Getting back to it, there was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. No. There's no evidence, no weapon, not one speck of blood. I'm at a loss, Overseer. Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. The big problems usually do. Good luck, Overseer. I'll be here if you need me.
Overseer, I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. I'm afraid I can't really comply with that request, Overseer. The reactor is under quarantine. The radiation could kill you. Very well. As long as you take all the necessary precautions. Here.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Do you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it. Let's take a listen then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good. At once, Overseer! Everyone gather in the common area. We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
Area secure. Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. Your success is simply a reminder of the appalling standards I must now deal with. You are lucky. We grade on a curve. You are now an official graduate of Voltech University, entitled to access to the restricted wing. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
This maintenance area is restricted.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Please stand clear. This is now a
Here, this has to be it. Let's see what they left behind.
More intel. I see why it's restricted. I feel like they're hiding something here.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault Deck presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-line containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
it.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves.
No, we
Even
know
getting
what's
into the
important
vault at
about the
all
gold.
is going to be a challenge. Let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals?
If everyone knew we had it, we could build a base to recommission trades, establish our own currency. Nah, we gonna say this.
Exactly. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws, a government. Our mission is to rebuild this country, remember? We were an economic powerhouse once. We could be that again. And it could start right here, in Appalachia. Of course it's about control. The control to bring order to all this chaos. Do you want to keep living in this wasteland? The American government, built on the American dollar, gave you your freedom. Not only that, it gave you protection, rights.
No protection here. And nuclear wars, don't forget that.
If you won't do this for your country, then do it because we don't have a choice. People are going to try to get into that vault. They'll die trying to get through security. They'll die fighting over the gold, even if they do get through security. And if keeping all that from happening isn't enough for you, then I guarantee you, there's other things in that vault to plunder. Things we don't want in someone else's hands. We can agree to disagree, but we're getting into that vault. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. See that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents.
Definitely not that. Because raiders are just going to end up stealing what we gained. I trust sellers more than
Do
them.
me a favor. Talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
I do want to see this treasure, though. Alright, let's go. Where we at?
Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold.
For yours, I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report. That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
My own operation would involve this much paperwork.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the locals.
As a matter of fact, it does. If they were still here, then we'd have business with them. But they're not. So we need to focus on Appalachia.
I cannot believe these people are still hurling nukes at each other. It's madness.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
Learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll build something better.
And the other
for
one.
everyone.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure.
It's impressive.
We need to
how
follow
much
up
they
with
managed to
Foundation as
rebuild
soon as
here,
possible.
in spite of the scorched plague.
Peaceful or not, civilians should not have access to that kind of technology. It's too easy for things to go wrong. Take the Great War as an example. That catastrophe is the inspiration for our mission today. You don't have clearance for that information, Initiate. Proceed with your report.
I hope my next mission is soon.
So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact, so she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor.
That's
2,000
classified
rounds of
information,
piping
Initiate.
Some real wear on
Not
it.
every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it. Ad Victoriam. Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild anew. Take the old, forge it anew. I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He's gonna love it.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about that. If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon. Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
No meat approved. The perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
Homeworld science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Chain that binds. That is what keeps this
No, I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol.
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet.
We should
Was there
spend
something
less
you
time
needed to
worrying
report to me
Defiance
directly?
and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Really? Foundation? That's troubling. How well do you know the people of Foundation?
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune.
They seem like fine people, focused on building a safe place here in Appalachia. I spoke with a few members of their community, looking for ways to work together. We're in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, knowing they may have those weapons accelerates matters. It's critical that we
If I
follow
don't
up with
sleep
them
tonight,
right away.
I should be able to get this list done.
Your mission is as follows. meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room, determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves, and lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation, something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate. If you say so. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people. Do us proud.
Take the old, forge it anew.
Old signs solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else.
Anything you need to know?
I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Makes sense now. This is my place.
You're back. I assume Paladin Romani has tasked you with handling the situation. Why are you dragging your feet? Move out. I see. This isn't surprising, but it's not the choice that I would have made. I will have a word with Paladin Romani while you're out. But remember, respect the chain of command. If Paladin Romani has tasked you with this, carry it out, regardless of what you or I may think of it.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Do not test my patience, Initiate. This is our way. Chain of command supersedes how we feel. However, I will put this as plainly as I can. I feel we'd grow stronger from continuing to rely on ourselves rather than focus on trade deals. Recovering the weapons, however, is more than a task. It is your duty as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. That's all I have to say on the matter. You have your assignment. Carry it out.
Observatory's so busted up.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
I kind of figured the the Foundation was a little sketchy. Not that they over here traded weapons with raiders,
This place has a lot of potential.
but
Hey there. You also looking for some treasure? Oh, you haven't heard? Look at all the people coming back. Folks are always telling me there are massive amounts of gold just waiting to be uncovered.
damn, everybody knows.
That's too bad. I was looking to give away this old map I found since I've got no use for it. You want it? Maybe you'll have better luck than I do. Happy digging.
So we got like 2 treasure maps.
It's dangerous out there. Ooh, what a party that was. You lost? You don't look like any prospector I've ever seen. Not that that's a problem. We like to take in strangers. They can be fun. For now. This is a bunkhouse for miners in the area. My friends are out at the moment, but they'll be back when they're done with their business. They're very fun. You should stick around and meet them. Sure. Whatever you say. Oh, you're a friend of that guy. He was a riot. Nobody partied like that man. Never seen someone take so many chems and stay standing. He came in here looking to talk to some blood eagles. Some of my friends knew where to find them. They took him up to the crosshair in the mountains. That's Little Rob's territory. Or so I hear. Don't think they're coming back. Say, do you party like your friend? I've got some buffed out buff out. You'll never know what hit you. Or in a good way. Yeah, modified to be a blast. Way better high than the normal stuff. And none of those nasty side effects. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Here, take that sucker and get as high as you like. Hey! That's mine! You weren't supposed to see that! You'll pay for that!
It's a good thing I didn't use that buff out. He was gonna try to go for you. Sucker. They did say be careful about who you trust in this game. Alright, so he's at the crosshair. Probably a hostage like the other dude was. Took him up the mountain. So this is another Raiders.
Huh?
Yeah. Alright, little Rob, where you at? Suit on.
What in the Sam Hill is going on?
Come on, Jack.
What happened here? What did you do? Rescue me. I didn't need rescuing. I had everything under control. You psychopath! All my interviewees are dead. Now what am I gonna do? Put you up to this. Are you with the family? I paid that debt. Is it Buttercup? He's out to ruin me, isn't he? Oscar? Oh, well, of course, but I sent him my holotape. He should know better, but... yeah, figures. He's probably whacked out on Psycho, that one. Oh, all right. I understand now. But I can't leave without my story. I came here to interview little Rob, and that's what I intend to do. So, since you killed off half my article, I think it's only fair you come with me. Besides, I'll need the help considering how many chems I just took in the latrine. Do that, and I'll give you a note proving I'm alive and kicking.
Alright, do.
Give it time. Wouldn't you want to be high out of your mind before confronting a megalomaniacal, mass-murdering cult leader? No, of course not. You do that all the time, don't you? Well, for us regular folk, we need a little chemical courage for such things. That, and it gets me in the mindset. Rob and I'll have a lot more common ground when we're both high as a kite on a windy day. You have the right attitude for this job, you know that. Now, these chems I took, they're pretty strong. I may need you to do some talking for me. In fact, I think you should expect to. And little Rob, warmonger that he is, has a hot temper. He's liable to fly off the handle at the slightest insult. So be careful what you say, or you'll have to do to him what you did to his minions here. And then I'll have no story. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. It's time to get going.
Well, if it isn't our guest of honor. Was it you that woke me up with all that racket? Hey, who the hell is this?
No one to worry about, Rob. This is my assistant. Late to the party as usual.
Assistant? What the hell?
Not so close. I'm very particular about my personal space.
I'll wake up from my beauty sleep, expecting a one-on-one interview. And now I got this sprung on me. I don't like this, Jack. It seems suspicious. And you know how I get when I'm suspicious.
Steady, Rob, steady. No need for suspicion. We're all friends here. Remember the card games. Remember the chems.
Friends. Right. Those chems were pretty good.
That's right. Friends. Now, okay, let's get through this interview before I'm halfway to the moon. First question is... assistant, remind me what the first question was again. That's it. Always wondered what's so little about little Rob.
I'm anything but little. That's a joke, you see. It's very subtle, so I can understand why you may not get it right away. My pappy used to tell me stories about this Robin guy and his buddy John. They called John Little, even though he was big. Since I'm big too, it always stuck with
Oh, he talking about Lil John. Okay.
Good. Doing well. Next question. Yeah, what was the next question again, assistant?
How does it ever get long? Does it ever get lonely at the top? No. Do blood equals follow any kind of guideline principles? How do you accrue more members? Do you ever feel like there is more to life than slime? Nah, we never gonna say that. Shit. Let's go with...
What are you, a philosopher? Might makes right. That's our guiding principle. We don't need anything more than that to get our way. Getting our way is all that's important to us. Some people out there are trying to scam you into thinking we can go back to how we used to live, but we can't. The sooner we get used to that idea, the better off we'll all be.
Food for thought. Yes, jot that down, assistant. Now the final question. The big kahuna. Assistant, no. This one, I'll handle myself. I have to. The currents of fate have thrust it upon me, and me alone, no matter what my cognitive state. Little Rob,
He's staring at me like that.
when you peer into the cosmic mirror and your soul stares back, blackened by the violence of its existence, it asks, what was the point of it all? How do you respond?
What?
Yeah, honestly, I don't quite understand what he said. Don't look at me, I'm just confused as you are. I think he wondering how you like your barbecue. No. He's asking how you live with the mustachio's life decision. He wants to know what motivates you to keep living as a... No. First one just sounds stupid. Actually,
Is that what he was babbling about?
that's what I'm thinking.
Question, surprised you even need to ask.
Right.
I want to be on top. Who wouldn't? We all scrape, steal, and kill our way to a better life nowadays. And of all the blood eagles in the crosshair, I've got it best. Why? Because I took what I needed. Huh. Simple as that.
The soft
Welcome,
underbelly
Jack.
of Little Rob revealed. Yes. That is exactly what I was looking for. Good work. Well, that concludes our interview. I think I got plenty of material to go on. Rob, you have been a magnificent host. I don't know if we'll meet again, but if we do, save some of that buff out for me. And you were as good an assistant as I could have hoped for. You can head back to Oscar. This note will prove I'm safe, but I'm getting out of here. We're both gonna want to lay low for a while after what we've been through. Don't worry. Once he gets word, he'll know to head to our rendezvous spot. So rest assured, I'll meet up with him eventually.
We're done. Now get out. Before I get angry.
You might not want to mention what we've been through in front of Little Rob. As far as that, fine. Really the thing I do for some calves.
Luck? Yes. Never been too kind to me, but I'll take your well wishes just the same. You know, despite everything, I have to admit I won't forget our chance encounter today. A journey into a den of darkness, a chance encounter with a murderous psychopath. No, two! It'll make a hell of an article. Keep an eye on the newsstands. Farewell.
We're done. Now get out. Before I get angry.
Okay, good thing Oscar's over where Meg is, so once we figure out what this key is, we'll start talking to everybody about this gold mine that we didn't discover. But honestly, I think I'm gonna give it to the Raiders more than the Foundation, since I know that you can't trust Foundation. Another vault. There's an entrance. I've seen the vault thing. I'm going. It's the one. Vault 51. So we found 3 vaults now. Eventually we'll start venturing through each vault just to uncover the secret, because I know there's some crazy things that happen at each vault. Yeah.
Oh, a visitor! Oh, I thought this day would never come. I haven't had a visitor in ages. Welcome to the Appalachian Shelters Claim Center, visitor. I'm called Mr. Clark. It's my job to help eager new customers such as yourself take your first step into the miraculous world of shelters. Oh. Cursory analysis suggests you are likely here to... Goodness. Forgive my tone. I'm experiencing some memory issues. As I was saying, a bright-eyed visitor like yourself must be here to claim your free shelter today. Is that right? Naturally. Not to worry, visitor. I'm equipped to answer most basic questions from my customers. How can I help you today? Yes, unfortunately so. My network was recently used to... Ah, it seems I can't exactly remember what caused it. But rest assured, candidate. Visitor, memory issues notwithstanding, I'm eager to help usher you into the world of shelters. That's Vault 51. I don't know much about it, I'm afraid. The vault was sealed along with the others in Appalachia. But only one person ever emerged. His name was Mr. Gill. He lived here for a while, observing Vault 51.
Only one person came
Something
out of that
inside
vault.
interested him.
Something fishy
I believe
has
he was
happened.
investigating...
No,
I'm sorry.
he
Most
erased
of my
his
memories
memory.
regarding Vault 51 are corrupted. I think Mr. Gill kept notes on the Claim Center terminal, if you'd like to know more.
Oh, we most definitely will. No, he said only one.
Then on to more pleasant business.
Yeah, I do want a free one.
Oh, before I can distribute your shelter to you, you'll need to register as a shelter owner. The terminal in the back will guide you through it. Once you've finished registering, return to me, and I'll distribute your free shelter to you.
Nice. Alright, so we about to have 2 shelters. I know where I'm gonna put this one at. I'm just going through all of this. Alright. Oh no, something definitely happened. I think the robots went out of control. Damn password required. Okay, let's look for this damn password there. Damn. Alright, get rid of all the scrap. We don't need this, we don't need that. That's definitely less. Let's go with that. Get rid of that. Alright. I'll start selling the armors. Oh, that's right. Helen.
It looks like you've successfully registered as a shelter owner. Congratulations, visitor. A marvelous new world of home expansion awaits. I'll distribute your free shelter to you, along with some materials to build your shelter's entrance, as a personal thank you for being my customer. Before we part ways, visitor, is there anything else I can help you with? Then allow me to extend a warm Shelters Claim Center farewell to you, along with my thanks for being my first customer. Enjoy your new home, visitor. I hope you're enjoying your shelter, visitor.
Not gonna lie, I actually want to check out Vault 51 real quick, see what's going on here. And you can't get in? That's weird. Let's go check out these other ones. I think we get rid of these other ones before I talk to them, because I feel like we're getting close to the end. Nah, we ain't gonna stay away from that area. Again, I could have sworn I gave you honey. Let's go do that real quick.
You need to talk? I have time. No, I haven't. But Davenport has been helping me keep a close eye on them since they arrived. And from what I hear, you've been pitching in. I take it you trust them?
Trust is a huge, strong word. Hell no, I'm just trying to sow a little chaos in from when, I don't trust them yet, but I think it's our best interest to corroborate them. No. And they got caps and plenty of gears. Can't be.
I'm with you on this. I agree with much of what they stand for. However, looking into their history shows their methodology can be a little troubling.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Not much more than you, I suppose.
Damn.
We've both been through their hallowed grounds. Seen what's become of them. From my recollection, they were well-trained and highly disciplined. The kind of group I thought Appalachia really needed. But given time and some more reading, especially from people who dealt with them, I'm not sure if I agree with their approaches. Some people from that time saw them as taking what they wanted, when they wanted. Threatening compliance, or else. I don't know if this new group follows those same principles, but the communities of Appalachia today wouldn't stand for it. I've spent my life beholden to an organization's virtuous beliefs. It's nothing more than a way to control how people think. I hope that if you spend time with them, you won't allow yourself to be blinded by their ways. Never stop seeing the world through your own eyes.
And then my last question.
If there's anything I've learned in all this, it's that humans can and will abuse technology. So, I agree with the Brotherhood's stance on collecting and containing technology. To a degree, our world has become wild. Deadly.
Very.
People need to be able to protect themselves, not out of some classic American principle, but out of survival. If they plan to hoard away weaponry, they must offer protection in return. And I can't imagine they have the numbers, or possibly the will, to do so.
Nope, I already tried. They said to hell with them.
Okay. What else did you want to talk about? Stay careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
Yeah. That's my thing. Alright, let's go talk to the people, like Oscar and the Foundation.